Welcome back to Black Skies Reviews. In this video from the world of Eagle Force, we're going to be taking a look at the Blade Cuts Both Ways 1/18 scale action figure Savitar. This figure, it looks amazing. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the figure, the articulation, the accessories, and we're going to talk about this character. For those of you that don't know about the backstory, but it's got a very cool backstory. These are made by Fresh Monkey Fiction, and these are available on Big Bad Toy Stores where I got mine at. I think I paid like $26.99 for this, and we're going to find out if it's worth the price. So sit back, let's take a look at this figure. Let's learn about Savitar and see where this goes. So a little bit about Savitar. For what I know, as Savitar emerged as a deadly ninja assassin in the mid-1980s, serving the sinister Riot organization. Presumed deceased in the 90s, he left behind a daughter, Kiko, now a formidable assassin in her own right. In reality, he vanished into the shadows, founding the Red Resolution, a clandestine order of lethal assassins. Whispers of his return now echo through the underworld, hinting at his alleged involvement in the demise of the renowned Eagle Force agent and tech luminary Zapper. These rumors set KO, Savitar's old nemesis, on the unrelenting quest for the truth. Savitar's reappearance shrouds the criminal world in uncertainty, casting a foreboding shadow over his past adversaries and former alliances. As a specter of his legacy resurfaces, the line between myth and reality blurs, setting the stage for a perilous showdown between old foes and new revelations. So Savitar has an interesting backstory. There's some other characters coming into play here that you guys are going to love to see. I'm going to try to do a video a day. So you're going to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to talk about these characters. We're going to talk about this little subgroup inside Eagle Force, I'm guessing. But you're going to find it's very unique. You're going to see a lot of similarities and things like in other movies I picked up on. Maybe it's just me, but it's going to be pretty cool. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But nonetheless, here's the packaging. It's a box. It looks fantastic. The artwork is just incredible on the front. Look at Savitar. He looks amazing. Very, very nice. You can see on the back there it has some. We'll talk about the literature later on here in a different video, or maybe even a short, but you can see a cross cell there. But some of the other characters we're going to talk about in the future here, in the future videos coming up. But nonetheless, it looks amazing. Here's the top of the box. These are recommended for ages 17 up. These are for adult collectors, if you guys didn't know. Bottom of the box, UPC doesn't mean anything because I don't know anywhere you get these, because they're pretty much only available from Big Bad Toy Store, and I think you might be able to get them on front. Fresh Monkey Fiction Toys.com. Boy, is that a tongue twister for some reason. That's incredible. It does have an open window box. It's very, very cool here. You can take a look at that. You also see inside the flap they've added a very cool looking comic. If you want to pause and read that, you can. Looks very, very nice. And there's some of the other characters I want to talk about here in the video. And then we can actually see the overall figure here inside. Looks very cool. Even the insert is pretty much absolutely stunning artwork and beautiful. I love this type of art and backstory and stuff like this. It's very cool. You should use this maybe for your pictures or background. This is quite small though, unfortunately. Alright, so here's Savitar outside in the packaging. And like I said, this is a 1/18 scale action figure, and I tell you what, it looks fantastic. It's very hard anymore to get a good quality 1/18 scale military figure, let alone some ninjas. You got a couple options out there. You got your Joy Toy, obviously, and you have these Eagle Force figures. But other than that, if you're a big G.I. Joe fan, you're looking to add some different lore or some into your world building, you need to branch out and get some other figures in with a really cool backstory, which these figures do offer. In my hand, these figures feel amazing. They have great quality of figures. The head sculpt for Savitar looks amazing. We have he's kind of an older, he has gray hair. Looks like he means business. I'm loving the suit. You're thinking ninja assassin. You're thinking like, you know, ninja gi, ninja outfits. Now he's more of a Yakuza style suit, ninja assassin. He is sporting his black shirt, red tie, gray vest, and this is like a dark blue suit. He has his hands, and the quality feels on point. Very cool. He has black shoes on. He has 2 peg holes in his feet for 2 different size pegs on his stand. We'll take a look at here in a bit. Peg hole in the back for his accessories. His accessories, just from what I can tell, is amazing. We'll be taking a look at those. But overall, take a look at the articulation of this figure. He's on a ball joint, so he can look up and down. You have the side to side, and obviously all the way around. Now, what's really nice about this is a lot of suited figures have this really stiff jacket, and this is actually relatively flexible and nice. Nice quality. The arms do rotate. Man, the joints feel smooth on these figures. They go up above the T-pose. Nice range of motion for these guys. Very cool. And I think, like I said, they do rotate. You have 90-degree bend. Really nice with double joints, but these figures are kind of pricey now at $26.99, which I think because they're a small batch company is probably the reason. But that's my only really wish I had. It's not really even a deal breaker because it does get a fantastic range of motion when you use the wrist articulation here. Look at this. Up and down, all the way around on that wrist. Looks great. And this one has the same range of motion also. So, very nice upper body. For the lower body, he does have a waist swivel there. Thigh cut. Like I said, that coat really flexes out the way. So you can definitely get some nice ninja kicks, martial arts kicks. For that way, this way, you can get pretty good range too. Very cool. Like I said, he has a thigh, the double jointed knees. You can't ask for better than that. The feet do pivot down. There's a ball in it, or rotate all the way around if you want to do that. And you have a little side to side also to get that more action pose kicks. Very nice. All the joints feel very fluent. Usually on these, like I said, the plastic's not real hard and brittle. This is a nice feeling figure. If you've been collecting figures for a long time, you know when you have something that's smooth. And that's the best way to explain how this figure feels in your hand and how he looks. He just feels very smooth and amazing. Now take a look at you get a baggie of goodies. All kinds of stuff for Savitar. Very cool. So inside that baggie, you get another little baggie with 2 alternate heads. So first alternate head here that you can see, this is the younger version of Savitar. If you don't like the older version of Savitar's head sculpt, if you'd enjoy a younger Ninja Master Leader, you can do the younger version. But for me, it kind of takes away from some of the other characters we're going to be talking about, because you want him to be an older, because he is the master, and you don't want to have him just as young as his men. You want him to have experience and some skill over his ninjas. So that's my opinion at least. But that's really nice to give you options to choose from. That's pretty good. And the second alternate head you get there is a bodyguard head. You can buy these guys. You can buy 2, 3, as many as you want, but they give you the choice to build yourself an army of bodyguards. So that's very cool. It has like a light brown hair with some sunglasses. If you want some bodyguards, you have the option. If you don't like the Savitar figure or his backstory. So it comes with this stand, his Eagle Force stand. That looks pretty cool. It's Eagle Force on it. And you can see the different diameter pegs here for the 2 different style studs on his feet. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip to the stand because I'm going to need to maybe help keep him from falling over because of the movement of the turntable here. So there's on the stand. I'm just going to utilize the stand because I'm going to be adding some amazing accessories on it, and I don't know if it's going to make him back here or not, but for our purposes here, I think it's going to turn out really nice. So moving into some other parts, because the accessories in this guy is just on point. I can't wait to get to them. So we have this piece here. Now this goes into his back. Now this is an incredible little piece. So this is for his 2 katanas, and these are for his size. Yes, he comes with. You know what? He doesn't come with size. That's his buddy. We'll be talking that in another video, but I apologize. That's what that's for. These are for little size that come with other figures. We'll talk about in our next video, so you're not going to want to miss that. But nonetheless, kind of get ahead of myself. I'm quite excited, believe it or not, for these figures, because they just, man, getting something in 1/18 scale, which is my true favorite scale. I'm not getting any of the scales, but it makes me very excited to continue my collection of 1/18 scale. I moved into 1/12 scale now because of the overall, the G.I. Joe mainly. So, moving on, we have his sword and sleeve here, and you can see the quality of these things are amazing. The case is solid. No flexibility here. The gold wrap there. Look how fluent this is. Best way to describe this. Perfect tolerances. Not the way just getting stuck. The paint wearing off is beautiful, and it stays. Look, no effort. Pull it out of there. Look at the blade on that thing. That looks incredible. Silver blade, red handle, some gold pommels. Nice. Looks incredible, and the plastic on this, solid. It's not warped or anything. You can see. Very nice. Even in a baggie like that, nice quality plastic. So this is a katana, and this is the smaller one that comes with it. What do you call that? The Wakasaki sword, something like that. Then the Tanto Blade's the next one, the smaller one. If you have a 3-sword set, but it's just a little bit shorter. I may be pronouncing that wrong, but same design. Looks pretty sweet. And then, if you like that look, you can go ahead and just slide the entire scabbard into his pack here. You can put the long one on one side or a short one on the other side. It doesn't matter. Whatever your preference is. And then, as you can see here, you can put that straight up and down. You can put it on the side if that's your thing. At an angle. If you want them on that side, you can switch the swords around. Give you nice options. But that's pretty sick right there. Very, very cool. Let you guys take a look at that for a second. And I'm telling you, this perfect tolerance. They seat in there like they're made to, which is things should be, right? Very, very nice. So it comes with like a ton of hands. Here's a bunch of accessories so we're still going to talk about, but it's really cool. I think I've seen a picture somewhere where you take the hands off and you can put one. It comes with black hands and flesh tone hands, so you can actually make one black hand, one flesh tone hands. So he has. I'm just going through these real quick. Not necessarily the third or right left matches, but so you get there's the black ones. Those are more much like a trigger finger ones. Some more just like a gripping one. Maybe you can use for the swords. Then you have a set of fisted hands for punching and the black gloves. Then you have the open hands. Like, he's grasping something or holding something, like maybe a little friend that we haven't talked about yet. Hint, hint. Very cool. And then he has his flesh tone hands, which is a little different. He has his more of your flat open hand, karate chopping hands there. No pun intended. Some fisted hands for the flesh tones, if you like that look. I think I'm going to go with one black glove on one each hand. I think that's going to look amazing. So this open hands for the flesh tones. He has a pointing hand, giving out the orders for his ninjas. And then we have more of our gripping hands here. Again, not on the right side. Don't want to spend the whole time looking at a bunch of hands, but they give you the options. I'm just taking a look. See how easy you can pull that out. And we can, I'm not even going to swap on hands. This is more of your trigger finger hands. Like he comes, hands are nice and pliable. Holds that sword beautifully with that hand. Very cool. You can see the range of motion there. You saw how see, he's messing with him, he's falling over. But you see because of even the elbow's not totally bent. You can see how cool he can hold that sword straight up and down. Now these arms are the same. You can do the same with both hands. Very nice looking figure. His other sword here looks pretty cool. It's hard to look through the camera sometimes. And then you can see like his range of motion there. Looks on point. Do love this figure so much. One of the things I always thought would be really cool is a 1/18 scale of, if you guys like Kill Bill. If you guys like Kill Bill, hit the thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Imagine having the crazy 88, all 88 figures would be amazing. Different weapons, different hit sculpts. I think that'd be cool. There's always something like you'll have that these movies that really stand out for you. Kind of be a cool idea. Alright, so he has a couple more weapons we're going to be taking a look at. Alright, so it comes with a really cool pistol. Now, obviously you can use this pistol for Savitar. It's silver with a black handle. Looks like kind of like maybe a Beretta or something. Now, obviously, this could be used if you use the overall bodyguard head sculpt. If you're going that direction with this character. So it's very, what he's got, 19 scale is quite small. You're messing with 112 scale all the time. You can see how well he holds that pistol too. Looks incredible. The range of motion on that, very nice. See the trigger finger does what it's supposed to do, going through the trigger guard, and it looks very nice. Very cool. The next up, he does come in AK-47. It's just more of a gunmetal color with the brown. Nothing's removable. These are solid. Hear that? That is not rubbery guns. Very cool. Now these are true 1/18 scale figures, so they are quite smaller in the accessory range, but it's good. That's what I mean. If you're a 1/18 scale collector, that's what you want, and that's what you would expect here. So there's the 8K. Look at that. Very cool. You can hold that very nicely. Nice paint, nice quality of plastic. The accessories for these guys are on point. That's all I could really say about these. So very cool. And then, oops. You probably could definitely get, yep, you can come across the chest. Use one of those open hands, you switch out, and you can get a two-handed wield on this figure if that's something you want to do for yourself. Looks very awesome. So, last but not least, he comes with one more accessories and another little baggie. Okay, so he has a little koala bear. Now, I don't know anything about the koala bear, why he has it, what his name is, or what the story is, but why not? I mean, you have a bunch of Joes that have all kind of animals, from wolves to crocodiles to, you know, coyotes and birds, but why not a koala bear? Especially with a ninja assassin. This is painted pretty nice gray fur, has a black wash all over it. Black eyes, black nose, his mouth is open, you can even see whiskers if you look close enough. Looks pretty cool. No articulation, lighter on the belly on the gray, but looks incredible. And that's where you can use those open hands with Savitar, because his little friend here, you can hold him in his hands, those gripping hands, like these here. That'd be amazing if you want to display him that way. But don't know too much about the koala bear. So anybody out there that's like an Eagle Force master of the lore and knows about the koala bear, do me a favor, comment down below, let us know what you guys know about the koala bear, how he got it, his name, the story, anything you know about it would be appreciated throughout the action figure community. Yeah, guys, highly recommend these figures. The quality on these figures are on point, man. These are probably better than even Joy Twist quality. You know, better than even Boss Fight Studios, even Marauders. I have a suited figure for my John Wick, and then this harder plastic, and these are on point. These are, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best figures out there for a suited character. The accessories are beautiful quality plastic. There's no rubberness. No, they're beautifully painted. They're solid. They're what they need to be, and it's just fluent, man. It's a great figure. Highly recommend these. So if you guys have been listening this entire time, thank you so much. So I'll give you a sneak peek of our next video. And there it is, the sneak peek. And you ain't going to want to miss that. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe down below. And remember, thanks so much for your support. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you in our next video.